exercise, close chain. How much force does this lady tolerate? A lot. So, can you change it a little? Can you make it much complicated? I'm thinking, where can I show it to you? Probably here. Probably here. Okay. Lady, please open your foot on your shoulder. Okay, equal to your shoulder. Okay. Okay. Come down up to the time, just 30 degrees, not 90 degrees. It's going to be force on your knee. Okay, just 30 degrees. Okay, keep it in this way. Okay, 1 session, 2 session. Much powerful, much stronger this time. After 3 sessions, you want to make it a little higher force. Okay, put your foot here. Actually, elongate lever arm, so it's much harder to control. Keep it in this way. So the tension is higher. The tension is higher. You want to make it easier. Okay. Okay, just put it down. Keep it in this way. It's much easier. Lower attention. Lower. You want to make it higher? Okay. Put the distance, put the base of support a little higher. You want to do that again in the other method of the treatment as well. Okay. Make it much complicated. It's stable. Use a kind of food, a kind of ball. Make it much powerful, much complicated. So can we do that 2 days after surgery? You want to kill the patient? Okay. So much complicated. So what about the distance up to the stable area? It's too much. Have a look. Compared to the area you are not using the ball. So the distance is shorter. Right now the distance is higher. So the force is higher. Okay. And here is a kind of coordination. Put the foot between the beams. Yes. And I'm asking this person to put their foot a little front, higher distance. The tension level going to be distance. So you can play with the methods based on the situation of the patient, based on level of improvement. Okay, we are talking about general concept right now. We are not specifically talking about this fracture, this time, this problem. We want to have a kind of idea about the general concept. Okay, everything is said. Okay, high performance close chain. Again, it's a nice picture. You know, I searched a lot to find these pictures through the Google. It's like I designed this slide by myself, proudly. Okay. For your shoulder, can you see me like this? I don't have any other places to show it to you. Anyhow, for the shoulder or for the, for instance, humerus or probably OR. Okay, so close your body to the wall. Okay, is it concentric or eccentric? Have a look to me, not your note. Is it concentric or eccentric? Eccentric. Which muscle? Bicep is here. How can it be eccentric? Triceps. Is it muscle? Is it bending flexion of the elbow, okay? Triceps eccentric, biceps concentric. Both of them similar movement. Biceps concentric, triceps eccentric. Both of them flexion of elbow. Which one does have higher tension? Triceps eccentric. Can you use both of them? Yeah, well, why not? Based on the situation of the patient. 2 days after surgery, triceps eccentric, right? No. You got the concept. 2 days after surgery, isometric. Or probably concentric, simple concentric. But after you get it, after you reach the initial stage, you reach the middle stage, and the later stage, okay, you can use the triceps concentric to increase tension. And okay, one more point. You use it, you want to make it harder. What you should do? What do you should do? What should you do? What should you do? That is the point. What should you do?
Push back more.
Increase the distance. Okay, it's harder. It's harder. Increase the distance. Easy. We call it the wall push. Or incline push up, like that. Or wall push up, like that. Okay. You have the picture. Again, similar wall push up, wall push up. Okay, the high performance, close chain. Okay, that one is close chain. That one is close chain because the circuit is closed. But right now it's open chain. Right now it's open chain. Okay, it's open chain, open chain, open chain, open chain. Okay. Plyometric exercise, a stretch shortening. This is a concept. You will get it through the exercise structure 3, I think. Plyometric exercise. Anybody who can explain it? You have exercise therapy 3? No. Plyometric exercise. How many of you do you like to watch the birds? Bird watcher. You're a bird eater. you want to eat the bird instead of watching them. Okay. This is simple actually hobby for some of the Westerners, I think. They are going to the jungle or somewhere else to stay for long hours just to watch the birds who want to fly or something like that. Anyhow, the point, plyometric exercise came from a method of the flying by the bird. Imagine a duck, so you know the duck, Donald Duck, okay? Duck who wanna start to fly from the area of the water. Okay. At the time he's swimming and gradually walking on the water, gradually detached from the water. The weight is different? No, because the weight is constant. 2 kilo, 4 kilo, anything. But because of the speed, they can actually just decrease time of detachment and going up. We call it plyometric. Like a bird who wanna start to fly from the water. Okay, when you got it, At the time you want to provide a kind of plyometric exercise, you must create the highest power of the muscle. And how much you get the highest power of the muscle? At the time that your muscle will be in a normal length, and you want to provide a kind of initial force to the muscle. Initial force to the muscle, then jump. Initial force to the muscle, then jump. What does that mean? You have it, I'm not sure. The things that ladies use it for their hair, what is the English? What is the name in English? Yes, right. No, what is the name? You call it cross? I don't know what you say, but what the things that you said. Okay, when you want to increase the tension, okay, you can increase a little, then lose. It's exactly in the muscle. And you want to increase the tension, a little decrease and then push. Little decrease and then push. But initial stage, the force is not too much. A stretch shortening, a little stretch and then push. Okay, thank you. خلاصه قرازه Okay. Stretch shortening, we call it SS stretch shortening, plyometric exercise. Okay. Next slide. Plyometric exercise. Jumper. So, if you stay here, you want to pass a milestone. Okay. So it's too hard for you to pass it, but you can take a kind of force and then you can jump it. Plyometric exercise. Plyometric exercise. Good job. Plyometric exercise. Okay. Again, plyometric exercise. When you can use plyometric exercise, for instance, in a sport injury. At the ending stage. Yes. Not the initial stage. You can put some simple actually task and then ask your patient, okay, please try to do that. For instance, in a normal way, after a while, in 30 seconds, after a while, 25 seconds, make it much stronger, much complicated. This is ability of your tools you're using to reach the goals. Reach the goals. Okay. It's Barcelona, I think. Okay, functional exercise and task specific. What does that mean? Functional exercise. You can do some exercises that complete a kind of function. For instance, you want to put on tennis, you want to beat on the tennis, or probably in the mountain climbing, or task specific. Most important example in basketball. You know the basketball. Okay. You want to send the ball to your to the other player. Okay. Put it the ball to the other player. Okay. Put it the ball. You want to send it to the other part of the ground, or even for goalkeeper. You want to send it to other. Have you seen his work, goalkeeper or basketball player? They use a kind of extra arm for their body, use their body and hold up the throwing ball with the hand, upper extremity, also his body as well. because they want to make it much, much further, not just small. So I want to let you know that you can change it to increase tension. Increase tension, why? Because you need the highest amount of the power for this task. You are not using or offer it to a person with the age of 70, after, for instance, breaking his shoulder. It doesn't need it. But you are ordering it for a kind of basketball player or goalkeeper, okay, because you want to increase the highest power. I mean, again, you can use some specific task. How can you train it? How can you train it? Have you seen, probably you can see through the YouTube. There is a different kind of mat, joint reaction force. You know the joint reaction force. When you walk in the air, you put some force in the air, and there is the third rules of the Newton, Isaac Newton. You know the Isaac Newton? Oh God. Isaac Newton is got a kind of tremor in his grave. Isaac Newton. Rogaye, who is Isaac Newton?
You mean Newton?
Gravity. Isaac. Ishaq. Isaac. Is there any changes? You know Ishaq Newton? Oh, he's a very smart lady. Yes, a person who explained actually gravity about 300 years ago, 17th century. Okay, this is the third rules of Isaac Newton. If you are pushing something, you have similar forces from the ground. Okay, vice versa. The third rules. If these rules, if the ground is earth is similar, it's some specific material is half. It's some specific material is double. If you are running in an asphalt, is it similar with when you are running in the sand, in a shore? Which one is much difficult? Ashore, sand. Just use it once. I'm not sure is there any shore here or not. Just use it once. See how much of your energy get consumed, because you have to cover all of the attachment with the sand and bring it up again with another sand. But in the asphalt is much easier. What about tartan paste? Specific in the track and field inside of the gym. Track and field. Tartan, we call it tartan, a specific material. What about green area? Greenery. Greenery is too small. The soccer player are running on there. Greenery. You know the meaning of greenery? You're so tired, I know. Greenery. The field of the soccer player. The field of soccer player. Grass. Greenery. You got it? Okay. We call it joint reaction force. Joint reaction force in greenery is too low. In tartan is a little higher. In asphalt is a little higher. In earth is a little higher. In sand is very too high. Joint reaction force. Third rules of the Ishaq Newton. Okay. Joint reaction force. The force you put it on the earth and the reaction. Your task is specific.